As I enter the last leg of the first part of my journey, I reached my first major goal. I thought I should reflect on the last few months. So, um, I've started trying to lose weight many times, and something always came up. Either, I would make a mistake one day, not work out, and then, well, I didn't work out today, I might as well go ahead and take another day off, and then that another day adds on to another day. There's been times whenever I push myself too hard and I hurt myself, and then it was too hard to get back to it after taking a couple weeks off, and so I just gave up again. I found a new game to play. Many times I would find a video game that would distract me from daily life, and that was what helped me avoid realization that I was almost at 500 pounds. And I weighed myself, and for the first time, I was scared. You see these TV shows of these 500-pound people who can't even walk, who can't get around. When they finally try to start losing weight, it's so difficult because they could barely move. And I knew that couldn't be me. So that was my first major weight loss attempt, probably about a year ago. I was able to stick with it for a month or two. I probably got down to about 450. Learned some habits that were good, tried doing some online workouts. But they were high energy, they were intense, and you had to be fully motivated for that full 30 minutes or so. And while the person speaking was a great speaker, he really motivated me. He said things that really stuck with me, and I didn't realize that at the time. But that helped me realize that each little bit counts. Each step you make counts. And it's really like that because I started 1,000 steps, 2,000 steps. It was a realistic goal, but I didn't feel right. I felt like I wasn't doing enough. I wasn't trying hard enough. But I knew if I did too much, then I would hurt myself again. And I knew that once I hurt myself, I wouldn't start back. And so I worked up, and I've been steady losing weight with 2,000, 3,000 steps for months. I started the Wonder program only 2, sometimes 3 times a day, depending how hungry I am. And that was when I hit my goal, my minor goal, and got down to 420. So I hit this goal, and I rewarded myself with the ice cream. My wife got one as well, but she's diabetic. She couldn't eat hers, and I love ice cream. So I ate 2 ice creams in one setting, about a pint. And the next day, I knew, I messed up. I got a couple extra pounds. I rewarded myself, and in one day, I gained almost five. It was about 5 pounds, but I don't think I had gained five. I haven't not lost weight every day, almost, except for here and there. I stay the same. I'll maybe gain a pound, but this time I gained 5 pounds, and I had worked out that day. I had walked my 10,000 steps by that point, and that's the moment I knew I can't do that anymore. I can't reward myself with sweets. It kind of defeats the purpose. If you're telling yourself, hey, you're not supposed to be eating this stuff, and then as a special occasion, as a reward, you get it, then, hey, I got my 10,000 steps today. I might as well reward myself. You know what? I went to work today. I might as well reward myself. And so at that point, I knew that I couldn't reward myself anymore with food. Food is to sustain you. It is to keep you alive. You eat as little of that as possible in order to keep going. You're supposed to eat and then work it off. And then maybe, during winter time, you eat a little bit more because you need to gain a little bit of protection, but not 500 pounds. Not for me. I mean, anybody out there that is happy with their weight, I totally understand. I have been very happy with myself most of my life. When I look at myself, I think I'm an attractive person. And so, even big, I never thought that I had to lose weight to get more attractive, especially with a wife. I'm already married. Why does it matter? It matters because of me. You shouldn't lose weight for other people. I mean, I guess if that helps you get healthy, you do what you gotta do. But it's not gonna work. You're not gonna finish your journey. And what's the point of a journey if you don't finish? I guess I just realized that. That's why they call it a weight loss journey, probably. So, I started this journey when I was a kid. Overweight. My grandmother says, if you lose 50 pounds, I'll give you $50. $50 as a kid? Oh my God, I couldn't imagine it. And so for 2 or 3 days, I was set. I was going to lose that weight. And then on the 3rd or 4th or 5th day, it doesn't really matter how long I went, but it wasn't near long enough. Maybe I lost a couple pounds. Probably not. I was pretty lazy. Still am. So I didn't lose the weight. I ended up gaining weight. And by the time I was 18, I was over 400 pounds. I couldn't imagine it at the time. 400 pounds at 18 years old? It can't be possible. Now, £400 is possible. I'm almost back down to 400 pounds, and I was almost 500. And I can't imagine quitting on this journey anymore. I can't imagine not finishing this trip, because this trip is hopefully going to give me years on the real trip, and that's life. Because if I can get healthier, I might be able to survive longer than my mom, who didn't make it to 50. It wasn't because of weight loss, but she had her own issues that she couldn't stop. And so now it's time to do this. Not for my mom, not for my grandma, none of them are here. Not for my dad, not for my wife, not even for my children, who I would do anything for. But this time, I'm doing it for me.